put himself in the fire, and often emerged on the other side victorious. He'll look to do so as an underdog tonight against Manel Kape. He's 1 year older. We highlight the discrepancy in height. He is 4 inches taller. The reach is the same at 68 inches apiece. One final time in 2025 to set the table. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dallas Hahn, Executive Director Jeff Mullen. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Mike Bell, Eric Cohen, and Saul D'Amato. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 21 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Phuket, Thailand, by way of Porto, Portugal. Presenting the number 6 ranked UFC flyweight contender in the world, Manel Starboy Kape. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a brawler holding a professional record, 17 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, presenting the number 2 ranked UFC flyweight contender in the world, Brandon Raw Dog Royval.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to have a clean fight. Let's go.
Third headliner in the UFC for Brandon Royval. He's also fought Alexandre Pantoja with a UFC championship belt on the line. Manel Kape was scheduled for 5 rounds earlier this year, and the headliner against Asu Almabayev did not need it. He finished him in the 3rd.
Ready, fight.
Manel Kape looking for his 3rd straight win and to make a statement among the flyweight contenders. Kape is in white, Royval is in black. It's our final fight of 2025.
So Royval said, I have to stay long. Gonna stay on the outside, use the length and the reach.
On the flip, I was just going to say, on the flip side, Kape talked about the fact that he feels like Royval does not respect power enough. He said, I have the power. I'm going to back him up behind the black line, and I will make him respect my power. And right now, he certainly is putting Royval a little bit back on the back foot.
Well, he's not wrong about the power. That is definitely an advantage that Kape has.
For the last 5 years, Kape has called Las Vegas home. He's trained at Extreme Couture, a few minutes away from where we sit right now.
Follow the movement.
That sounded good.
The crack on that, man.
We like that. Just get back to our press. Let's see if we can double rope boxing. Get back to the
See the redness already from that lead leg of Royval.
Now we're getting a little bit of a reaction. There we go. Right back to our eye. Yes. Always that eye around the reset. Keep the pressure on the lead right now. Keep the lead.
Nice body kick there from Royval. From the southpaw position as well. That hits the liver.
Hey, again off that. Keep the pressure, keep it. Yeah, take your time. Hey, entering into that left hand now. Try to find the range on it. No chin.
Kape switching stances fluidly and often. You can hear Eric Nixick asking for him to find a home for that left hand.
And at long last, these two are actually fighting. They were scheduled early this year. Brandon Royval had to pull out. They were scheduled for International Fight Week. Manel Kape unable to fight. So they've been sick of hearing about each other and watching the game tape and preparing for one another. They are in the heat of the battle now.
What's going on?
I don't know.
His toe?
Definitely
I don't think so. He
looked at something.
definitely did.
Kape going to the body there.
Hey, 2 minutes left. Fake, stress and fake. Hey, stay on your iron. Let's go, bro. Hey, that's the left.
Lands a power shot. That's Royval into another one. And that will do it. Royval protesting the stoppage. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah.
Manel Kape wanted to make his statement. He did so. Round 1 knockout for Starboy.
He went out, he went unconscious. He's here, he's talking to Brendan, he's protesting it. Obviously, that's the fighter in him, but we saw it with our own eyes. A beautiful right hand from Manel Kape, sat down. The follow-up put him out for just a flash knockout. However, that's enough for the referee.
Manel Kape came here to make himself undeniable, and that is how you make yourself undeniable. First round knockout. I believe he's tied for the most knockouts in the history of the flyweight division. Let's take a look at this. Beautiful setup from Manel Kape. Hasn't trapped against the fence. It's just a short right hand. It was the pressure, and then follows it up with a couple more right hands.
And it was the first real attack.
Yes.
That he went for. He was setting him up to the body, backed him up against the fence, exploded with the right hook, and landed flush.
It was exactly what he said he was going to do. He said, I'm going to make him respect my power. I'm going to put him on the back foot, and I'm going to land.
That's the one that put him out. Yeah. Herb did the right thing. Manel Kape, man. Give the man a title shot.
Well, when he burst into the UFC, he was a bit of a victim of his own success. A lot was expected of him right away. They threw him to Alexandre Pantoja in his debut, and it was a close fight. Took him longer than he thought to climb to the top, but perhaps he earned that shot at gold. We'll hear from Manel Kape when we come back.
That's the power. That's what I'm talking about. All day. All fucking day.
Whoa. I told you.
Coming up next on ESPN2, the premiere of the documentary Manel Full of Strength, a heroic story of an MMA fighter's strength. And if you want to watch the ESPN Plus post show, that is coming up next on E+. All right, one final time this year, and on ESPN, Bruce Buffer with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Manel Starboy Kape.
I'm here with the Starboy.